Hey, how's it going, everybody? And today we're going to be talking all about the Tampa Bay Rays. Of course, the Rays say county's stalling has likely killed the new stadium deal. Tampa Bay Rays have been trying to get a new stadium for decades. They have been unable to do this back in the days of Carlos Pena when he was playing for the Tampa Bay Rays. Then they were trying to get a stadium built in the Tampa area. Now they're trying to get a stadium right next to the current stadium, Tropicana Field, which doesn't even have a roof on top of it. The Tampa Bay Rays and their stadium situation is completely terrible. It's far worse than any stadium situation that I've ever seen, and that probably even includes the Oakland A's at this point. Because I truly do believe that, I know that's a very bold statement, but I truly do believe that there is a gigantic possibility that this will not get done. And at least with the Oakland Athletics, at least they had a stadium to play in for all that time, to actually wait for potentially a new stadium to be built. This situation might actually call for the Tampa Bay Rays to just shrug their shoulders and say, well, our stadium is kaput. We can't even play there. Why not explore other options? This also gives the Tampa Bay Rays an incredible amount of leverage to also explore other options, potentially in the Nashville area, as well as potentially Montreal. Of course, it's in business. It's all about leverage at this point. Okay, regardless of who you are. So in St. Petersburg, Tampa Bay Times, at the time, the moment seemed unremarkable. A ground ball to Taylor Wells. Okay, it goes on. So while nothing is official, it appears likely that a historic deal to build a new $1.3 billion stadium at the Tropicana Field site is all but dead. And coincidentally, I should say, baseball's future in Tampa Bay is at a greater risk than ever before. Like I've said, I've seen this coming from a mile away, where everybody's talking about, they're definitely going to get a new stadium done at the Tropicana Field site. Well, $1.3 billion doesn't just grow on trees, okay? And also, let's just say if they build this stadium to begin with in St. Petersburg, and if they don't just, if for whatever reason St. Petersburg, the taxpayers just say, you know what, we really don't want this, because let's just say Tropicana Field and all that didn't happen to the hurricane, with the hurricane and everything like that, and Tropicana Field was as it is, okay? Then they say, okay, well, why would we even build a dome stadium that's probably going to be, is very, very similar to Tropicana Field as it was? Why would we spend $1.3 billion on a brand new stadium, and not only that, but also have no one come to begin with? Because the exact same situation happened, of course, down south in Miami with the Miami Marlins, where they said all we need to do to get out of Pro Player Stadium is to just build a new stadium and people would come. Well, that didn't happen. The Marlins are still not attracting fans, even with a beautiful, beautiful stadium. Of course, there's a lot at play there with the where it's built in the neighborhood and so on and so forth. Sure, I'll give you that. However, the exact same problems are occurring in the St. Petersburg area if they, let's just say, build this brand new stadium, this brand new domed stadium. Then the same problems could very well occur. So the taxpayers and Major League Baseball and whoever may not even want to build this particular stadium in St. Petersburg. They may want to go to Nashville. They may want to go to Montreal, because it's very possible they would even make more money in either of those areas than in the St. Petersburg area. However, by the way, let's just say if they did build that stadium in Ybor City or in the Tampa Bay area, then they probably would have a better situation, because the Tampa Bay Lightning are a great organization that attract millions upon millions of people into that arena. The same thing can be said with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The way these stadiums are situated, okay, makes all the difference. Where they're located in the geographical area, wherever you're looking, whether that's in Tampa, in the Tampa Bay area, or whether that's in Miami, New York, and so on, Los Angeles, it doesn't matter where you are, it matters a lot. Well, maybe not so much as Los Angeles, but you get the point, okay? So it matters tremendously. By the way, speaking of New York as well, the same thing could be said about the New York Islanders too, where they played back in Barclays Center, where they were not attracting a very big crowd the same way they're attracting people in the Long Island and Queens area. So we're going to see what happens exactly with this stadium, but it doesn't surprise me in the slightest that they may not even be able to get a deal done. So now that Tropicana Field, by the way, as it says here in Tampa Bay Times, will greatly exceed an initial $56 million estimate, and the St. Petersburg City Council could balk at approving the expenditure for the stadium slated for demolition in 3 to 4 years. So things are absolutely out of control. Obviously, we didn't even mention that the Tampa Bay Rays don't even have a home, and now they're playing in the New York Yankees Steinbrenner Field. Then who knows what's going to happen beyond the 2025 season for the Tampa Bay Rays. I really have no idea what the heck could happen. I know that it's going to be really, really sad to potentially see the Tampa Bay Rays move. I don't want to see a team leave, by the way. I would want to see a team really thrive wherever, whether that's in the Tampa Bay area or wherever. I would want to see something happen there for their fans. So if you like this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.